Tricking me. Hi, welcome back. Sorry, we're talking about sandwiches that we love, and there you go. So,
good chicken sandwiches, yes.
I love onion on any kind of sandwich.
I do too.
So
now,
if you feel like thin sliced, whatever you feel like, I'm gonna check the chicken.
Okay, check the chicken.
The chicken, let's get a little, I want to reveal this to the camera, I think. If you can, Miss Lydia, sorry. Because it said to cook 4 to 5 minutes on one side. Then guess what we do? We brush it with the sauce on the cooked side.
Oh, gotcha.
So
that is so funny.
What?
When you were telling me, oh no, we just put it in there. I'm thinking, you put the raw chicken on the bun.
Oh,
and
no.
put it in there. I'm a little leery of this.
I was wondering why you were confused.
That's why. Because I didn't understand what was happening. No, this
Okay,
is
here we
good.
go.
Oh, that looks so good.
Look at that.
Now, what temperature is that on?
It has one temperature.
Oh, hot.
It has one. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead, and I think we'll just leave it on there. But look at all of the fat dripping.
Yeah, I see
That's
that.
the goal of a foreman.
Yeah.
Let's get these down just a bit.
Gotcha.
Let all the juices flow. Okay, so now I'm gonna sprinkle and brush.
All right, so do you want me to flip it over?
Can you move that whisk? No, I just flipped them.
Oh.
I just flipped them. I'm just gonna slather this on. Because you know, if we're gonna have a buffalo sandwich, we gotta have the buffalo.
Right. Yeah, and you did check it. It's kind of tangy.
It is. It's surprisingly tangy. I was expecting more of a heat. And you know what?
What's the tangy part?
I think Jake said the vinegar of the Frank's Red Hot.
Oh.
That does look really nice.
Okay.
Slather
Gotcha.
that on. Man, I'm gonna have some cleaning to do on this grill today. It's gonna be
a mess.
a mess if I don't say so myself.
Unfortunately, you got to do that by hand. Well, those things come out.
Yes. And there we go.
All right. Now I'm gonna just cut a little more just in case. I do like red
I
onions.
love onion.
I love onions.
Love onions on it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
And then we have, okay, it also said, now if we were doing this on a regular grill, see what's good about this is cooking on both sides.
Yeah.
So that's faster.
Yeah, at the same time.
It said in the recipe, if you're just cooking on a normal grill on a stovetop, once it's fully cooked, you put the cheese on to let it melt.
Right.
So what I may do is when it's done, put the cheese on while it's still hot and just let it, now I won't close it on
Right.
it, but just let that heat.
Does it say, of course, they're not using a George Foreman.
No.
Does it say how long to cook the chicken?
Yes, it says 4 to 5 minutes on one side, brush it, close the lid, and 3 to 4 minutes on the other side. But it's technically cooking on both sides right now,
At the same time.
which is good. And then we have lettuce,
Yes.
cheese,
Yum.
buns.
This sounds so good.
Lettuce, cheese, buns. I believe that's everything we'll put on it.
All right. You think that's enough? That's enough.
I think
right?
so,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Very good. Did you taste the honey in that sauce?
Okay, here's what's funny too.
Yeah.
I used the buffalo honey.
Oh, thinking that would mix
That
with
would
all
mix
the
well with it.
flavors.
Yeah. Do you want to taste this? Here, I have an extra spoon.
Yeah.
You want to taste it? Just see what you think?
Am I going to need some water?
Possibly. I have some pumpkin soda for you.
Oh, there's another one over there. Okay, I'm going to go smaller.
Did you see that face? I told you it was tangy.
That's why I took just a little bit. Wow!
See, why is it so tangy?
Are we just going to brush one side?
No, we gotta brush both.
Oh my goodness, that's
Is it too tangy?
it's a little overwhelming.
But I think it'll be, Jake's also had said, I think it'll be different once it's cooked on there.
Okay.
And it dries.
I got you. I got you.
Man, my stomach is
Oh
hurting.
yeah. And what?
My stomach is hurting now.
It's hurting.
I don't know why.
Because you tried that sauce by itself. That's why.
Oh my goodness gracious.
What was it we ate the other day? Oh, the wontons, or no, the crab rangoon.
Oh, the
That gets
crab rangoon.
really
Oh man, our tummies were not
both
feeling
of us.
it.
I mean, I
Our
think I
tummy's
have
not
kind
feeling
of an iron stomach, mostly.
Is that your new movie coming out in the fall?
Yeah,
The Iron Stomach.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm really working to get it toned because iron stomach has a couple of different meanings. You know?
Oh, it
You know,
does?
like an iron stomach.
Like you can take anything?
Like abs.
Oh, abs.
Kind of.
By the way, my abs are
joke.
still hurting from that jazzercise class.
Are they?
I know I did work then when my abs hurt the next day.
Yes, that is good. If you have some sore muscles, you know you've done something right.
Can we
All
check
right.
it? You think we should check it?
Yeah.
Just to look
What
at it?
kind of cheese do you have here?
Oh gosh, look at that. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I
do
feel
you
like the grill marks are not getting that part of the chicken. I'm gonna turn them sideways again.
Okay.
Or angled.
Okay.
Maybe get different grill marks.
Okay.
But look at
What
that.
kind of cheese do you have?
That's a very good question.
It looks like it's not
You take a
just-
guess and I'll tell you.
It's jalapeno cranberry.
It is. Kelly, I'm looking.
You know what? There's
Hey,
more.
guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
What?
We added cheese because we wanted cheese, but we also have blue cheese and ranch
okay.
to put on it.
That's good.
For each,
Yes,
whoever
let's
wants
do that.
what. I want
Let's
blue
do that.
cheese.
I know you do. But this cheese, look at this cheese. it looks specific. Look,
Well-
it looks like it's got jalapenos. Let's show it here.
Can I specifically try a little piece? Do we have enough?
We have enough. Let's split this cheese.
Yeah, split the
Can
cheese.
you see the cheese?
Look
Here's
at- look at
cheese.
the- yeah,
It
look
looks
at
like it's
the-
got cranberry, and it looks like it's got jalapeno. That's what I would guess, but we're gonna find out.
I wonder if I'll touch my side. It's not provolone, is it? I mean, like.
I don't know.
You can
Okay,
break it
here we
apart.
go.
There we go.
Break it to me gently. That's
Taste
jalapeno.
The heat. What if that's red pepper instead of cranberry?
It might be.
I don't taste any sweet. I taste the heat.
For them to give that to us, it had to have read something about that being in the
Here's the ingredients right here. I don't see it, but maybe I missed it. It's really good.
Oh, I was looking at all this. What is this stuff down here? Because we're not doing that.
We're not doing. There's an alternate sauce called an herby ranch yogurt.
Okay. That's good.
We did not.
But
that's
I taste
really
the
good.
heat.
I taste the heat though. But I think our producer Jake, he picks the recipes, and he was asking us, "Hey, what do you want on your sandwich?" And I'm like, "I want lettuce and onions
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
cheese and." But what's odd is, listen to this though. You're so right though. It's missing from the ingredients because listen to this. It said on the ingredients. Good desired. This is great. Sliced cheese. See, this is
Oh.
a great time to place the sliced cheese.
Oh, maybe they just decided to give us the kind of cheese that would be good on the sandwich.
I just am so confused by
Yeah, I
that.
don't know. Yeah, that was good though. I would eat that for a snack.
Hear that sizzle?
Yes, I would put that on a charcuterie board.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it and add sauce to the other side now.
Okay? Boy, that is a mess, isn't it?
You're preaching to the choir, my friend.
Yeah.
And by the way, those seasonings stayed on there perfectly.
I like that little brush that we have. That's very handy dandy.
It is.
I think that chicken's gonna be done.
Oh yes. See now, you know, and you could get a grill like this for your house. It's so easy to cook
It is
stuff.
so easy, yeah. And then you could use it all year long. You wouldn't have to. But first, I'm gonna get my butler's pantry.
Yes.
And then I'll have a place to put it.
Did you pick Dave? Did you get Dave on that? Is he
Yeah.
working on that?
Yeah. He's thinking we might have to utilize that little bathroom space that you mentioned.
That's what I said too. That's what I said.
I don't want to give up a bathroom space.
I just said
okay,
that. Okay.
Guys, when we come back, I guess we're gonna try this.
It's almost done. It's
Okay,
almost done.
we'll be back.
Sizzling.